John Piper with the weekend video, and it's Saturday the 4th of March. I'm starting with Bitcoin as usual. I've read on the counter. I've made this this has been the kilo for a long time, back in 2018-19, around 2,800 odd. 1, 2. I counted the 3 up to here, and then a 4 and a 5. So this would be a complete wave 1, so a big one as it were. And this is an A, a B, and a C down to here. So now what I'm looking for is a massive third wave. I say massive, should take out this level here, and it could go considerably higher, but being a third wave thrust. Right, we then have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That we're calling a one wave. A, B, now the C wave. We've got various targets here. I put the trend line in just as a matter of interest, really, see how useful it is compared to the fibs. I mean, the trend line would suggest a low around 2780, say 2800. The fib is at 2335 or at 2150, so it might be useful. So I should do the A equals C calculation too, and it's often a very useful guide to these things. I can put the calculation on the chart. Right, so we've got the A equals C around 21292. By the way, I wouldn't do this work yourself. I mean, you trade these markets, it's certainly worth spending a few minutes just going over my calculations. I can make mistakes. I'm not perfect, I'm afraid. Also, it's good practice. I mean, you just get to know these things better if you actually do something rather than just taking it from me. That's up to you, obviously. But anyway, certainly around this level, not precisely there. So we have the 38.2% level here, and so I mean this general area seems indicated, and we've also got the 5-wave pattern, which is probably more important. So, I mean, a C wave should be a 5. So we've currently got possibly a 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I mean it could be that the target might be the 2148 level, which is the 38.2. Anyway, that would be my sort of, I'll put a circle actually, but that would be my sort of target area with any one of these levels having significance. Okay, that probably covers it. I mean, we could see a very substantial move, as I just said. So remember, crypto, this is the time to be gearing up, I suspect. I mean, it could be a bigger move, of course, but certainly these levels are pretty potent. But we'll have to wait and see. Also, it could actually be an ABC A wave with a B and a C. But if that happened, we would get a warning by the form of the rally being corrective. So plenty of time to get out and still make a profit. In fact, not much of a profit maybe, but still make a profit. Even if it's just a corrective B wave we see. Look at the time span actually. I mean, that is probably quite a viable alternative. If you look at the move in total, in terms of time, this is very subnormal. So the 5 wave started in November 2022. Sorry, that's not the whole 5, is it? Let me go back. Sorry, this is the whole 5. So November 22 to February, so that's all of December, all of January, so it's almost 3 months. Whereas all we've seen here for the correction is less than a month, so pretty subnormal. I mean, okay, obviously the time will expand a bit to sort of get down to here, but actually it's not too bad. It's about a third, or it could be about a third by the time it's finished, I guess. Anyway. Still a possibility of this being a B wave, so even if the time span is okay, sometimes corrections extend obviously, but again we get warning from the side. Right, that's Bitcoin, so we'll look at Ethereum. Right, Ethereum's in a similar position. I mean, I won't go through all the history again because it sort of repeats itself really. But we've got the kilo here, a recent kilo, on the 21st of November or thereabouts. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, all nice and clear. That then gives us the various fib levels for the move. I'll just turn this heater off. Okay, so C equals A around 1489. So the 38.2% is 1488 apparently. So I mean that's a preferred target on this one. A equals, well, I've got A equals C obviously. I've also got a 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I mean this was a pretty good target for that one. Pretty clear. Saw the key lows back in November, around 1600. 1, 2, 3. According to the fourth wave, it's a bit of looks rather impulsive, but we've got 5 waves up now, so I think that confirms. Actually, we've almost got 5 waves up. Let me go to a small, shorter term chart to confirm that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 waves up for one wave, 2, and third wave in progress. So yeah, I think this is going to continue. Probably a 1, 2, 3. So maybe an acceleration phase about to come upon us. Looking pretty good on gold at the moment. Silver the same, we've got the 5 waves up, ABC, down to 61.8% level down here. 1, 2, maybe 1, 2, with a third wave coming in now. So I expect that to accelerate from this point maybe quite strongly. Both gold and silver looking good. Cryptos, I think, are just gearing up for a really nice low. Let's have a look at FTSE. FTSE's seen this peak here, which I'm calling an all-time peak. Well, it is the all-time peak. Whether it's an important peak is not definite. So we've got a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. So let me just look at that. Sorry, this is a fifth wave failure. So fifth wave failure here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Regular A, B, and C. This thing here, maybe the beginning of the next leg down. Let's have a look at the larger chart. A somewhat ambiguous count here. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1, that's fine. A, B, C, 2, that's also fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3, that's also good. A, B, C, but a very truncated fifth wave, a very short-term fifth wave. That does raise a few questions. It may be that should be part of this wave here, which will make it an ABC. Similarly, we've got possible, ABC here is a valid count, but there is this possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So although we're looking at a major peak, we're looking for a major peak, given the previous patterns we've seen, and this may well be it, but this is a little bit dubious. I mean, we're just testing a 61.8% retracement here, so this may be an important point, so I think worth selling that kind of sell-off if we see something on Monday, and that would, of course, then break through here would confirm the count, even if it's an ABC. In fact, even if it's a corrective move decline rather than an impulsive decline. But as I say, there are these few question marks on this at the moment, but this count is valid. It's just, let's say a very short-term 4, 5, and a possible 5 on this here as well. So, I guess this is quite a big move for a fourth wave. So it does count better as a B wave. There's probably a bit more to come as well. The A equals C target, I would guess, is around here. So yeah, it has potential, but so there are a few points. As I was right on the DAX, we treat this as an ABC, as this is a very strong move, just going to see new highs. It does cause question marks about FTSE's count as well, but this looks like it's going to go higher, I would think. Look at a slightly longer term pattern here. Also the fact this is an irregular peak, so i.e. it means that although this is a final fifth wave, it didn't make a new high. So the market may want to correct that slight omission and make a new high with this rally. So we also got a 1, 2. I would think there's not a huge amount left in the DAX, whatever happens, because we have got a 5 wave count here as well. Let me just put that on the chart. It looks like a 5-part 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ABC, very small, you notice. Third wave, 1, 2, 3, so a 4 and a 5, and then a 4th and a 5th. So it looks like we're going to go higher on the DAX, I would say, at this point in time. The DAX also a little bit confused. We've got this possible 5 wave, we've got the 5 wave decline, but this subsequent ABC, very long in the tooth, or very lengthy really compared to the decline, plus this sell-off here, a very similar length to this move here. So it could all be an ABC, as I said before, meaning we could see new highs, and again, as this was a regular peak, that may want to rectify that little omission. That's not guaranteed. It's quite possible this is actually a correction, but we just need to watch it quite carefully because a wave count can be viewed as slightly ambiguous at this point. I have no real doubt we have either seen major peaks in these markets, or that they are very close, but we haven't got complete confirmation at least on the Dow that the peak's actually in at this point. Nasdaq, we saw another low here. So I think that's probably the fifth wave. In fact, let me just change that count to address that point. Right, so again, the irregular peak. The irregular count's less reliable, basically. So I'm less confident that is actually a major peak. But so far, I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for 3, 4, and 5. And now this pretty sharp rally, which looks quite impulsive at the moment, but A waves can be impulsive, and it's only gone a little way so far. Well, it's gone up 50% so far, which is not a bad move for an A wave, but A, B, C would fit in quite nicely. But again, there's a bit of ambiguity there with the irregular peak here. There's a few question marks. Sorry, a bit later today. One of those days today, Dave. Quite a lot to do with markets, in fact. Reshuffling charts and things, and various other things I've been researching. Anyway, have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.